Jesus rooted himself in the morality of the Old Testament. And we know the Old Testament's prohibitions of homosexual behavior are part of the perpetually binding moral law rather than a temporary ritual law. Leviticus 18:22 that condemns homosexual acts is placed between moral laws, not ceremonial ones. Verse 20 condemns adultery. Verse 21 condemns child sacrifice. And verse 23 condemns bestiality. Leviticus also prescribes capital punishment for this crime, which it doesn't do for mere violations of the ritual law. Finally, Leviticus makes it clear that actions like adultery, bestiality, and same-sex relations were part of the moral law that also applied to non-Jews. Only Jews were expected to follow things like the dietary laws. God had even judged the other pagan nations for engaging in these defilements and expelled them from the land for doing so, as is seen in Leviticus 18:24-25. But Jesus didn't just uphold these moral laws, he strengthened them. Jesus said in the Sermon on the Mount, "Think not that I have come to abolish the law and the prophets. I have come not to abolish them, but to fulfill them." In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus taught that loving your neighbor refers to everyone, not just fellow Israelites. Jesus commanded the love of enemies, condemned lust as a type of adultery, and condemned anger as a type of murder. And Christ did the same thing with sexual ethics. He called the people of God to an even higher standard than what they were held to before.